Oh, I'm so glad you're watching on a Friday. Carlos Mencia is back in town. He's at Wise Guys tonight and tomorrow night. Had a big show last night. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Good to have you back in Utah.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I wish we could talk about what we were talking about. That's awesome.
Well, the poor gorilla that was 42 that's 90 in gorilla years. If you're 42 out there, you're like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we were talking about aging is so different for men and women. For women, it's like, and for guys, it's like, wow, you're richer. So we get older and richer and get younger girls. But don't make that face. Cougars get really hot guys. They're just poor.
Do you
That's
not
the only
even have
difference.
gray hair? You don't even
I do. I
have
got
any.
a couple here and there.
I know, but for you, it's distinguishing.
Yeah, I got great, but see, I'm Hispanic. I can't get a good job. So there's a trade-off. There's a trade-off.
Born in Honduras, you're
Yes.
the 17th of 18 children?
17th of 18
How did that
kids.
work out?
It didn't, man. You got to fight. Like, these guys will tell you, I literally will sit down and eat, like, in 2 minutes.
You're shoveling.
Eat it. Like, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I just grew up like that. It was smorgasbord and get what you can, and if there's more, get it. If not, that's it, everybody. So I got like 3 skinny brothers, one that's like 4'6".
Couldn't get in there.
I really do.
Couldn't do it.
He couldn't get, no, that's really true. He had a runt, and he was short, so he couldn't reach, and the shorter he was, the more we ate his food.
It was funny a survival tactic. Is that when you knew, like, I actually have some talent. I'm funny.
No, you know where it was for me? For me, it's up here. For me, it's always been like, I don't understand this. I don't get this. And everybody thought that it was funny. So, like, I grew up in the projects. And there was always, like, you know, a guy that was like, you need to join the gang. So I would be like, all right, what's your pitch? And they'd be confused.
Wait,
like,
what?
what do you mean? We don't play baseball. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm like, why should I join the gang? And they would say, well, we got to protect the neighborhood. So I would say, from who? Like, what do you mean? From who? Who's invading? We live in the worst part of the city. We rent in the projects. When are all the people from Beverly Hills going to rise up and say, we're taking back the barrio? When is this day happening? And everybody around me would laugh because they thought, wow, that's funny. I was being serious. I was being completely honest.
This is who I am.
I was really saying, like, why are you saying this? What is this about? And that led to being funny. Like, I was at Target a couple days ago, and there's a sign that reads, it says, no dogs allowed. Underneath that, it said, except for seeing eye dogs. And I'm looking at it going, who's that for?
How do you know?
Who's that sign for? The except for seeing eye dogs part. Who's going to get that?
You just noticed that. I love it. You have an eye for that. You're not only a funny guy, of course, doing stand-up at Wise Guys this weekend, but you're a movie star, Heartbreak Kid, my favorite show.
Screw off. I'm joking.
I
gotta do that all the time for people.
I love that movie.
Do you really?
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
I loved it. Nicely done.
It was so cool. We got to go to Mexico for that. And
is that Cabo?
We did it. Yeah, we were in
Beautiful.
Cabo doing it. The beauty of it was I was the only member of the cast that was Hispanic. So all the people from Mexico like recognized me, and it was so funny because during lunch, like everybody would have whatever meal and they're scooping out, and then I would have no meal, and then I'd get a tap on the shoulder. And then a bunch of Mexicans would come and go, what would you like? And they would bring me a big steak. And like even Ben would be looking like, what? How did you get a T-bone steak?
I'm Ben Stiller.
Yeah, exactly.
How did that happen?
And I was like, I know, but I'm from here, bro.
Who's your show for? I mean, I think you're hilarious. Who out there should be coming tonight?
People that are honest, real, and not easily offended. And it's not about profanity. It's about if your kids are ugly, and you pull out your phone and say, look at my kids, they're cute, I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, but don't ever do that to any human being again because you're going to make me lie about your little beast-looking kids.
I don't see you lying.
I won't lie. I won't lie. You need Photoshop. That's what you need. Stop making me look at those ugly kids.
Wise Guys tonight and tomorrow night. 2 shows, both nights. I love it when you're in Utah. You were back here on the show in 2013, so catch it now. Who knows when he'll be back? Oh,
yeah, I got a TV show coming out, too, on the Travel Channel, so you probably won't see me for a couple years.
Cool. We're checking out the Travel Channel. Carlos, so good to see you.
Thank you, beautiful.
Glenn, back to you.